I have to make sure to actually look at where the camera is, because otherwise I'm going to look like I'm cross-eyed. Like right now, I'm looking at myself on the screen, and right now, I'm looking at the camera. Hi guys! So, like I said, I was going to also make stuff like this, you know, with a whole face and well, not whole face, with the half face and everything. The wig is looking even more cracked than it did before. So, I will try to find a way to make it look actually good for the next time. But for now, this will have to do. It's also a different hoodie, because the other one is currently in the washing machine, and you can also see my unmade up bed in the background, but try your best to ignore that part. So last video I said that I was going to respond to comments, like a little Q&A thingy. I mean, I got a few comments, so I can work with that. So let's get right into it. This is so awkward. Like, I'm not actually used to doing this, but I think it's a good first step into, I don't know, expanding my YouTube channel, I guess, making it into something different, something experimental. So we're just going to try it out. Dark Shadow the Halo asked, what are your future plans in terms of learning new languages and visiting other countries? In terms of languages, I have a lot of languages that I am technically learning, but I kind of dropped them and I haven't in a while. One of which is Spanish. I picked it up and then I learned a little bit and then I kind of dropped it because another language piqued my interest, that one being Korean. Because of a show that I was watching. I had also had plans to go back to learning Japanese, like I have been in. That was the wrong tense, by the way. Like I had been doing in 2013, 14, something like that, but I didn't really know how to learn languages yet back then, so it wasn't really effective. So I thought maybe I should go back to learning that, but I haven't really done that yet, and I'm not sure if I actually will. And as for countries, I have some countries in mind that I want to visit someday, some of those being Greece and Turkey, uh, maybe Japan and Korea too, South Korea obviously. Other than that, maybe Portugal, maybe I've been considering, you know, maybe I should visit the US sometimes, but I'm not really sure if I actually want to, because it's not the most attractive, you know, continent. Did I say US or did I say America? If I said the US, it's not the most attractive country that I would want to visit. So we'll see about that one. Don't make me say Turkish names, man. I haven't practiced Turkish in pretty much since I made the last Turkish video on this channel. I'm sorry, I know I'm supposed to, whatever, blah blah blah. Okay, but you know what? I'm going to insert a text-to-speech right here in this moment. That's going to read it for me. So,
Ertuğrul Paşa
asked, will you continue to make Turkish Minecraft videos? And then there's like, you know, an eye roll. Well, did I ever upload a part 2? I have to go check that now. I did. Okay, I did upload part 2. Okay, so, I mean, if you guys like watching it, then I will, I guess. I don't have any specific plans other than doing like reviews and reaction videos and maybe stuff like this. But Minecraft videos weren't necessarily something that I had in mind, but you know, I might as well. Sure, if you like seeing it, then I will. Actually, I misremembered the amount of comments I got, because for this video, that was all. But we're going to be creative. I'm going to respond to comments on other videos. So, most comments were on my Rosemary Walton video, the one that blew up most. It received a lot of comments. Let's just leave it at that. It received a lot of comments. So I'm going to respond to some of them because I don't think I did I recorded me doing that before I uploaded the last video, or well, the first video where I look like this, but then I didn't include any of that because I was filming vertically. I'm actually going to do the newest first. Alright, so Dr. Freddy 20 Production says, if you speed up the bit with the distorted Rosemary Walton face, you can hear what the hell is following me. I actually commented on that comment. I replied and I said, actually, she says what the hell is wrong with you, and it's from my other Rosemary Walton video. I actually like the fact that it's not really, you know, intelligible and people are making their own theories about what she's saying. And before I commented, I was like thinking, should I correct it or should I like have people have their own theories? But it's not like it's not already there in another video like at normal speed, so I decided to just comment. Otherwise I would have probably left people with, their own theories about things. Pei said, did this girl say she's in Bob's Burgers? Yeah, no, actually I also thought that at first. I was like, wait, Bob's Burgers? Isn't that like from that one TV show? With a girl with the bunny head? I don't watch it, I've heard of it. But no. Destroyed Pumpkin that will only last 3 days said, I was about to go to sleep. Sorry. I hope you did get a nice rest though. Hope it didn't keep you up too much. Mario Kart 07 says, well, if Martin finds his way to this video and comments on it, it's probably canon. He hasn't, and I don't think he will. This video may have blown up, but I'm not that relevant, so I don't think that's going to happen. Anytime soon, maybe in the future. No, I'm just kidding, it's not going to happen. Lincoln Park 100 says, she sounds so tired, so drained from all the worry and mourning that she suffered from the disappearance of her family bit by bit. See, this is what I'm talking about when I talk about leaving people with their theories. I didn't comment on this. I did, like, take a screenshot of it and post it in my Discord server being like, haha, I like how people think that this was intentional, but I actually just had to keep my voice down. I couldn't really do a loud recording because, there were other people at home, so I'm sorry for ruining it for you if that's what this did, but it was not intentional. But I like the fact that it gives you that impression. I like that little detail, even if it was really not intended. Stuffed Bunny says Rosemary sounds young. That is because I am young. There's not much else to say about that. I mean, yeah, I am in my 20s. I'm in my early 20s, so as you can probably tell just by my eyes alone, maybe. Actually, it doesn't really tell you that much. But yeah, I am young, so that's why Rosemary sounds young. Sometimes I wonder if people think that these are canon, even though I think I edit that it's not canon. I have nothing to do with the Walton Files. I am not Rosemary's official voice actress. I just make voice acting videos like these, but they're not canon, they're not official. I have nothing to do with the Walton Files whatsoever. I am not associated with Martin Walls, so... Did this happen in real life, or is it some sort of program or game? And then my friend Gio said, yeah, it's real life. My uncle works at Fredbear's Family Diner and he told me. The same person replied, so Five Nights at Freddy is also real. If so, say a girl called Scarlett told me to say hi and say it to Foxy, my sister is a simp. And this Scarlett herself comments, what? Y'all, I can literally make a whole story out of some people in the comments, man. Like, it's unreal. But anyway, moving on. Sebastian said, I thought the Walton Files was long dead, but it's good to see some fans making fan videos. I'm pretty new to the fandom. I had heard of it, like, months prior to me making that video. So, it's kind of... I'm not sure if this ruins it for you guys, but when I made the video, I wasn't really a fan. I heard the, phone call video, and I thought, wow, I want to try to do something like that. I want to see if my voice acting is up to that challenge, and so I made that first video. And then it blew up, and then I thought, wow, you know what? I gotta really look into Rosemary Walton, and I got okay. And then I thought, wow, I gotta really look into Rosemary Walton and see if I can, you know, not only practice my voice acting and also make it into something that aligns with the, canon storyline. And that's when I began binge watching the Walton Files, and I actually ended up really liking it. So I didn't know what I was doing in the first video. And I still didn't know everything, I still don't know everything, but I hope that it doesn't ruin the video for you, because that would be kind of a shame. Charlie Emily as a baby on cocaine, what a name, says, what makes this worse is the fact that Sophie is like 13 in this, meaning Rosemary didn't trust her teenage daughter, who was probably strong enough to fight off others from helping Jack and Felix with the robots, plus this means Sophie saw Rosemary's death, probably, which confirms who the shadow is in Rosemary's death at the door, plus after Bunny Farm she probably remembers everything. Sorry, that was all one long sentence, so I got a little confused in reading it. Even though it isn't canon, it would be morbid if it was. I didn't know how old Sophie was. You can hear like a little high-pitched voice in the background. I assumed she would be younger. I didn't know she was 13. I'm sorry. I'm actually surprised no one pointed that one out, because I expected, after that comment, I expected at least one person to be like, what 13-year-old sounds like that? I didn't know she was 13. I'm sorry. And the first comment I received was from Maxwell, who said, this is actually a masterpiece. Wait, funny story about that one, because the original comment just had like dots. It was like dot 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 dot. And I saw it and I was like, is that a good thing? Like, does that mean you like it, or does it mean that you are like, what the fuck is this? Like, this doesn't even make sense. And considering I wasn't really a fan, I thought, oh god, this is my moment. This is my downfall. This is me being outed as a poser. But then the comment was like edited and like changed into, this is actually a masterpiece. So I was like, whew, okay, well, that's good. That's great, even. In case anyone is wondering, probably not, but in case anyone's wondering where the Lot of True Crime cover went, I hated it because it was not well edited, and I'm not really, I've never made a cover, I've never edited music, I've never done anything of that sort. I just make Vocaloid covers every now and then on a different YouTube channel. So there was only one person that really liked it, and, for the biggest part, I just thought it's not worth keeping it up, so it's unlisted. You can still access it if you have the link, but it's not publicly listed on my channel anymore because I don't like it, and I feel insecure about it because the harmony was terrible. The singing was also terrible because I should have done some voice training before actually doing it, because I don't really sing anymore. I used to. I was in a choir when I was younger, but I don't really train my voice anymore, so it sounded kind of shitty, and I should have actually, done a bit of training, warming up before doing all that. There is also a private video that I haven't made public yet because I didn't like the narration of it. It's actually a speed painting video, but I'm, considering redoing that. Alright, there is like an inside joke, actually only for myself, not even other people, is that the way some people spell Rosemary Walton is just hilarious. Some people say Rosemary, some say Rosemary Walton, like with an A, and I don't know, whenever I see a misspelled Rosemary Walton name, I'm like, hell yeah. Oh, actually, criticism, that's kind of new. I don't think I read that one. This is honestly amazing, but even though she was desperate, Felix was basically part of the family at that point for them. She wouldn't have doubts about his name if that's what happened. Two, she doesn't seem like Felix disappeared after the death of Adam Molly. Oh, it doesn't seem like Felix disappeared after the death of Adam Molly. As for the first one, Felix was basically a part of the family at that point for them. She wouldn't have doubts about his name if that's what happened. correct me if I'm wrong and any of this was ever really addressed, but if I was Rosemary Walton and my husband had asked Felix to bring my children back home, and all of them disappeared, and not too soon after my husband would also magically disappear after threatening him over the phone, I think that personally I would start to get doubts. So I think she would have doubts about his name, but correct me if I'm wrong and any of this was ever really addressed by the canon storyline. It is possible. Like I said, I'm not that much into it, into the lore and stuff. So maybe, I don't know, but it felt right for me to do it that way. It doesn't seem like Felix disappeared after the death of Adamali. I'm actually not sure what that means. Do you mean it doesn't seem that do you mean my video doesn't make it seem that way, or do you mean that that was never uh you know canon? Because I'm pretty sure that that was canon, considering the phone call, but I assume that you mean that my video doesn't make it seem that way. I don't know. She's leaving, like, I made 2 videos and both of them are supposed to be like within a, you know, kind of same time period, so within maybe like a week or something. Um I think she addresses all of it. I may be wrong though because it's been a while since I made it, but yeah, okay, let me know because I'm not sure if I understand that one. Man. Oh no, I accidentally closed it. Great. I guess I'm going to leave it there for this video. I will make more videos like this, like I said. I don't have anything particular in mind yet, but I will. Um, if you have any more questions, you can also leave them in the comments of this video, and I'll respond to those too. But I'll see you in the next video, so bye!